Okay, hello everyone. Hello everyone. Let me switch to this cam. How we doing? Welcome in. My name's Sean. I'm Fire of Life 2018, and we're gonna play some video games today eventually. But I like to chill. It's the 420 smoke hour, as I like to say. Usually kicks off my stream for obvious reasons. Get stoned and then want to play video games. Seems average. So, and some audio inceptions happening, because I left my audio up on the stream that I am watching to make sure that this video is quality. How we doing? What's going on in your life today? I know it's a scary world out there these days. Stay strong. Remember that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. Maybe not in humankind's favor, but for the planet. The planet's going to be okay. Don't worry about the planet. The planet will be okay. Well, in case you haven't followed it, the news from Louisiana is bleak. I dare say it's going to be interesting to see what the next situation's going. Got some music hopefully coming on here in the background. Kush Sessions, their YouTube channel. I'll list that for you in my chat, so you may go follow along or go like and subscribe their videos, since I'm using it in mine. Seems fair. Of course, that's not working out. There we go. There we go. Often, I like the technical side of recording, like for sure. I like playing around with the levels and the things you could do. But you have to go out and get all these recordings and things to, like, when you want to change all these transitions and stuff, they take forever to build, like, a transition in a scene. Like, you can get some that are already built in. Like, obviously, when I switch from this one to the next game that I'm playing, I will eventually use that to be a thing. So, check that out. Faux show. Faux show. We're still trimming. Last batch. I'm smoking Tangerine Dream. It's homegrown. It's my first ever attempt. It's interesting stuff. Freely admit. I've been to Denver, seen a large scale grows. They're intense, but I don't know if they'll ever get that like quality. I mean, they make good quality. It's repeatable. It's kind of like going to a chain restaurant versus like a mom and pop store. But maybe not a mom and pop store. I'm gonna say like a boutique. It's like going to Olive Garden or going to that like Italian restaurant that's been in the neighborhood for 55 years and is solid booked through next Wednesday. You know, like there's a difference in a mom and pop restaurant versus like culinary boutiques. Right? Wrong. Yay? Nay. I still haven't figured out the camera switch. I feel like I need to be, like it needs to be over a little bit. And that might be maybe my monitor is tilted? No, that makes it worse. I mean, like the camera's supposed to follow my face, but I try to keep it in the middle, at least. Always up for game requests. I still haven't finished Humankind. I still haven't finished Orcs Must Die. Spellcaster University I have yet to beat. I haven't played that in a couple ways. I just recently got Final Fantasy back, so we can always go through and play some Final Fantasy. Yeah. Those are things that we have coming up. I need to finish the last of my melee DPSs and finish getting Samurai to level 80. We're growing out the beard. What do you think? I know I still am shaggy on the sides. It's gonna be a minute before that fills in, if ever. And then, you know, ginger beards. Yeah, let's see how that works out too. Either or. If you like the channel, Make sure you like, subscribe, follow. If you don't like the channel, use the subscription, the suggestion box I have as the widget, and let me know what you want me to change about the channel. I mean, like, if you're new to the channel, you probably don't know what my channel entails, considering so far I'm just sitting here chit-chatting. But at 420 every day, thereabouts, I'm gonna try to stream every day and get started from there. That way I can stop around 7 or 8:30 for me and still have time to do a little bit of work, yard work. We're supposed to get a big hurricane coming through here on Wednesdays, lots of rains and storms and such, so probably should have used today to do that, but I did video editing instead and have been trimming, trimmed 3 ounces of cannabis today. So there's that. What's new in your life? What's going on? I care about you. If you stopped in to see me, obviously I should return the favor. So, by all means, let me know what's going on. I like to think I'm pretty intelligent. I give good life advice. I've, life happens at a speed and you have to deal with what you get when you get it. It is what it is. Sometimes remember that it is what it is. And we as people started caring more about each other and less about ourselves. I think we would move on a little better. Like, when everybody, I hear, like, I was having this conversation with a friend the other day where I was like, oh, I wish men could wear dresses out. And she's like, you can, nothing's stopping you. And I was like, the judgmental stares of others are what's stopping me from wearing a dress. Even a kilt. Like, a kilt is technically a masculine, like it's a dress, but it's letting your junk hang out is what the point of a kilt is. So it's a little bit more masculine on the other side because it's not a dress. So I don't know, but even then you get weird looks and people are like, oh, what are you wearing a kilt for? Is this some kind of Renaissance festival or something in there? You're like, if you just wear a kilt like every day, you want to look at them and be like, nah bro, I'm just Irish. It's my native dress. Why are you suppressing my native dress? And then you get into this whole, like, how are you gonna call an Irishman in a kilt a snowflake? Because then I'm obligated to kick your ass. Like, I don't know. I feel like fights would start because I'm wearing a kilt. So that's, judgmental. But the reason I bring that up is because I think that's when she's all like, you shouldn't care what people think. I'm like, that's probably part of what's wrong with America. We stopped caring about what others think. I have often been quoted as saying I'd love to run for office someday. I'd love to be president so I could sit in Congress with a ruler and teach these children to be respectful to one another. Like, we need some new house rules. The first person who raises their voice loses. Like, your argument is null and void. The second you name call someone, or are disrespectful to someone, you raise your voice. Like, if you can't use your facts and argument and logic to make this debate happen, then obviously it's not something that we should be doing. If you have to bully others into voting for you along party lines, you can't just make like a logical consensus, then that's where our real problem is. I mean, the two-party system is arguably our problem. They try to weed the people down and then give us like the creme de la creme, but I feel like they've been giving the lesser of two evils since Kerry Bush. I mean, like, even regardless of the whole Trump situation. And I mean, like, with the stuff Biden's doing in Afghanistan right now, I almost respect more. I feel like he's taking a bullet. Like, we've been in this war with no one willing to pull all the way out. Jokes. Like, that's how we end up with an Afghan baby. Nobody's willing to pull out. And it's now 20 years old. I hope it seems to be making its own decision to leave the world stage. So we're just gonna have to ramp up our anti-terrorism efforts on the coast, like secure the borders and such. I play too many Civilization type games, I guess, because that's how that rolls. But that being said, maybe I should load into Humankind because it makes me want to see. I really want to see how Humankind ends. Like, once you play it all the way through, you want to see what other kind of like the modern era looks like, and do you get planes and trains and automobiles. Like, I really want to see where it goes. So I guess we'll play a little bit of Humankind. A couple of more tokes. I guess I call it the 420 hour. The objective of streaming for me is to get followers at this point. I'm trying to get to affiliate. I need 6 more people to get affiliate. So, please, by all means, hit a little follow button. Costs you nothing. It helps brother out. Gives somebody the ability to do their dreams full time, forever. Forever. Yep. And I gotta grind some more. Lucky I have this like a whole tray behind me that I haven't trimmed yet, because I don't mind smoking the untrimmed. Why waste all those sugar leaves? But it's getting a little dried out, I will say. Starting to feel like I'm smoking twigs. Getting a little dried out because I've let it hang for too long. It's like it's been, and then it's been on the tray for another week. At least I know it's drying out. But that's like I got one plant got mold on it, and it's supposed to be a thing. Like when it's not this humid, it shouldn't be a deal. And I mean, I guess I won't have that problem in the winter, but it's probably gonna be real cold out here in the winter. So I guess I might have to move my stuff back in the basement in the winter. Alright, so Humankind's loading up. I don't know if you've been following the venue there. Looks like we're on 203 and we're in the medieval area. Let me change my stream category. I'll pause the music because Humankind actually has really good music. Did it not update? Update. Successfully updated, excellent. And then we should be able to switch to perhaps if I click on it again. Uh-oh. Humankind's giving me the spinny circle of death. The spinny circle of death. Yay, it worked eventually. I still have an hourglass, but at least the thing is working, and it's working in stream. That's what's important. I don't want to, like, I'm not gonna cover up the. What is that? Oh, it's my bag of Cheetos hanging out in the background. Move this guy a little bit so we don't get so much background in it. One hopes. One hopes. Because we're still loading in case you're new to the channel, or new to Humankind, it is a turn-based strategy game, a lot like Civilization, but a lot different. I'll definitely say the army play in this one, so like if you're a fan of army play, this one's much better than Civ. Because we can stack units and send armies out, as opposed to trying to get those 7 units around the city. That's like, see, these guys, there's 5 of these guys here. And I could move them, like, literally anywhere. I think we're at war with them. Oh no, we're at peace. We are allied with the Oboks, and the Alex at war with them. Also, that they never actually ended. I drew them into a war and never made them. And the Mongols. I mean, I'm sad about the Mongols being their vassals, but I can do nothing about competitor here is going to be, I guess they're the English now. Mexicans. I'm sorry, they're Mexicans now. Because you change, you get to pick histories. Like I'm the Austro-Hungarians now, but I started out as like the Ming. So it was a whole thing. I guess I'll just continue my turn. I'm not getting, I was getting ransacked somewhere. But that got scared off by these guys. We're just gonna close that. Next turn it. Alert. But I'm not sure I need to fight. I mean, like, if I make it to the next, I guess when I will, I probably won't pick another expansionist regime because I can't. Like, I have expanded as much as I can expand. So that's why I'm like, this is an interesting game where you get to a point where, all right, so now do I go to war or how not? But I mean, like you look at the rest of this, like there's still tons of territory. I could take over this particular one here, but I'm already at 2 cities above my cap, so I'm paying 120 extra a month, which I mean I make 1,200 a month right now, so that's not like serious. But when you get into like spending things, like were I to consolidate a city, like I'd love to consolidate one of these two. You click on the thing to tell you I could absorb that for 25k or 25k. So I mean, like I need 25 turns at least. That's a lot, and then to not spend any of it because you have so many other things I could be spending it on, like all these civics. Apparently there are yeah, there's tons of civics that I haven't even explored. But they would cost exorbitant amounts. +3 influence on territories that follow state. I really thought I had done that already. I mean, I feel like I was, because I picked this one. Either way, don't know. So still just ending turns, because this is me on like my societal influence. And I'm supposed to be able to just, like, I use this ability I have to turn these to me, but I think I'm, like, it's already converting. They'll become mine shortly. Because I already am the dominant influence. Except perhaps this one. Immediately bring one of your empires. I don't know why it says I can't do that. Oh, I guess I was waiting for the turn to finish. Curses. An osmosis event means I get exchanges between the people of the city and neighborhood's minor technology breakthrough. Enjoy this 81.1 instant science boost. That's pretty good. I'm not sure what's going on with my wireless charger, but it doesn't seem to like my phone today. Okay, so yay. Ransack successful.
Ransack. See the sights, appreciate the local culture, and take anything that's not nailed down.
So I need to put down another one of these in the territory I just did. And I can't see what that one says. Because of the plunder. I mean, that one seems like it's way more defensible. But super far away, apparently. And I must have already had them doing a thing on a thing. I feel like all my cities are already queued up. I like to put a whole bunch of stuff in at one time, especially when I'm at times at peace. And I need one more territory attached. 2 more technologies. A lot more districts. Another 10 population. And I feel like my newest city was probably this one. And see, I could attach another. And I feel like I should. That was the Sonora I've already attached, so I can get the oil. This one doesn't really bring me anything. This one would bring me the ability to do saltpeat. Or nah. Damn it. It was this one that would give me the saltpeat. I hate that. That seems tragically annoying. But for 24/5/7, that's not going to take me many turns, so I can just do it in a minute. But this city is making that, and then we'll make an opera house. Mostly unit situations at this point. And that's their only city they have left, which I will eventually take, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get them to go to war with me again. Because were I to click on her and then do, like, it doesn't let you do surprise war.
Are you with me?
At least 20 war support, and I only have like 2. They have a lot to come to get me, but they probably, like, I just finished a war with them, so they're gonna be like, meh. And that kind of makes me want to absorb things back in, but I'm making gold, it's fine. I definitely need to stop this one, because we do not need more of those. A coffee manufactory. What am I supposed? There's no coffee. Oh, I guess it's over there. Yes. That's just gonna have to be my Southern Defensive Force. I hate to be this one, but I'm gonna disband it to put it back in there. That's the one I just fixed for that. Not sure why we lost a population. I'll come back to this one and maybe I can build some growth, some food districts in it. But I think this one's gonna give me +2 per farmer, so I mean I've already got like 8 in there, so it should give me a good chunk of food when it's done. I could buy it out, move it up. Could buy that one out too. Didn't update real time. See, now it's going to gain population, which is what I need to do, because I need another 280. And that being a new city. And this one being a new city, it's already here. Or I could evolve it into a city for 8,000, but then that would put me so far over that situation. One idle army. Like, are these people nice? Yeah, I've invested nothing in them. Or, I mean, I guess these guys are supposed to be... Or I could make him just continuously put down more outposts. But this one here, I'd still have to invest. So I can get this one to integrate it for 300. But then I'm super gonna be over again. I just spent all the gold for that. Yeah, good call, good call. So I guess I'll just continue putting down things here. 23 and 2, that's gonna be a nice big city. At least for 4. Alright, and this one is focused, needs to be focused on city growth. And to that end, see, it's easy to queue up a whole bunch of things. That one's another one. That's all I can do about that.
Your empire is an enigma.
Has gained renowned as merchant level 1. Okay. I mean, no need. But look at her in the... I feel like there's bound to be a way to look at what everybody else is doing. In the contemporary era, I'm not sure what's happening here. They all appear locked. I'm only 3 away from that one. I thought I should have already unlocked that one. I was like, are you trying to get cheeky with me? I will murder you. Like, so is this nobody's outpost? Is that what's happening? Or I just didn't put one down? It's 11 and 6 there. But 10 and 13, it's right, it is better there. Excellent.
I think you might find
They would like to trade all of them. Sure.
Accepted. Welcome is a warm day in winter.
5%?
A proposal?
Definitely.
Consideration.
Definitely okay with. That got me the population. Cultural conversion started. What is happening here? So that's this one, I assume? I want to be like, does he know who I am? Don't start with this. Don't start. Like, I need to. It was this one. If I wanted to attach, it's 3672 now. Which would be smart, because it would not give me the oil, because it's in the next one down. Curses. I haven't really seen what we're researching here. I know I was aiming for the +1 city, which was like all the way up here. All the way up here. It's gonna take a long time. I do think I'm gonna reach the next section before I do that. I took care of that. Can't do much. And these are not actually population losses because it's just outposts that are on for, which I wish they wouldn't do. That annoys me. These are real cities that actually got things. Alright, they're at 5 of 4, so they're gonna lose it next turn anyway. Oh. Where is it? We definitely want saltpeat. Oh, but that's because this one's already part of this, right? Oh, not really, but I could make it so. And I should. Because it has 5 people. And that should help me with one of my stars, I believe. And hopefully gives me saltpeat? Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's why it was all weird down here. Interesting. I guess I will just station it there. I'm still might as well have this guy doing outposts. Considering it's pretty much unexplored territory that nobody's expanding into, I might as well. It's not even that far from like my like who are these people? And I could that's the one I could totally it would be really nice actually. But I have so long until I'm able to do something about that. I could integrate it. It would just waste my 300 because then I could, like, all of these could be attached to it for fairly cheaply, but it would cost me another arm and a leg per month. Conversion is always cool. Oh wait, that's going the wrong direction. But am I? Territory does not follow a specific religion, but Zaosha is currently highest hold of 98%. I don't know how much religious pressure I'm putting out, but it looks like I'm being combated. And I'm not sure if I can do anything about that. Like, should I be pointing in a direction like this one? So I'm not sure if that does anything that I clicked on it. Or is it just telling me the flow? Is that the problem? I'm not really sure how to control any of this with the religion situation. It's not something I'm really focusing on. I still need 3 more districts built. And I probably have my cities doing other stuff. Like a commodities corridor. Just remember I need to build districts here. I mean, he is definitely spreading that religion. Like, if his religion were a person, it would be a prostitute. Hey, nice. Good for the Mongols. What do they want to be a vassal under me now?
How do you do? I never seems to
So, we even know what kind of treaties we have right now. And then they would like non-aggression pact? Sure. They forgave a grievance. Open borders. It's still 5 turns away. I'm not gonna waste it for 5 turns. And we can trade stuff now. Industry and stability. I'm gonna see if I can just buy the ebony. Nope. It's deactivated. Never mind. Good luck, Godspeed. Moving pictures. Our scientists and their great heritage are the envy of the world. Engineers working on improvements to early photographic systems have made tremendous breakthroughs by combining something that feels utterly magical. Moving pictures. With many artists across the empire understanding the power of such technology, stories can be told with incredible life and emotion, while as an aid to learning, these animated films are unparalleled. What do you wish to do first with the breaking new media? Uh, in the hands of great artists, the technology could revolutionize storytelling. In this new media, the better first placed with the Empire's teachers and chroniclers. Definitely that. Definitely that. Nice. Ooh, that could be bad for me. Are these guys mad? Ooh, and they look kinda... But that's the one that I could totally integrate, right? So they should be fine. He should be fine. I mean, even still, I have a thing. Right here, I can go kill him if I need to. What? I'm so glad you do. The second they get snippy with me, I will own them. I could just probably run over there and start pillaging their stuff right now! I have things everywhere, but I just don't have any more cities. Like, I'm at max city capacity as it is. And there's still all this space up here that we haven't even formed yet. Still, I just need more culture for that.
The written word was previously available to a small, often wealthy elite. Now, knowledge and propaganda, can be distributed to the masses. Mass dissemination. But will it be of information or of propaganda?
What did I guess I'm not sure what happened. So, like, now I could move forward. But it's like you can, if you stay a little bit, you'll get these extra stars, and then I get extra fame. And I'm first by like a lot right now. So, I mean, that's probably why. Because I wait. Like, I'm only one territory away, and 2 districts. New grievance available.
Greetings. My door is always open.
You are concerned for the people. I'm gonna renounce. I don't really. I
Don't
can't.
let that bother you.
Stole the spoils. Okay. Oh, that's another salt peat thing there. Can I? I can indeed. I haven't figured out what a forest does. But I feel like that seems good. Seems like not the best place for a forest. But fun times. I just made a forest. I may now enter a new era. I'm gonna come back to it. I'd like to get. I'm so close to getting those. I'm a completionist. I want stars. But again, could be why. This is taking forever. At 19 and 2. The fate of veterans. After winning several famous victories for the Empire, many soldiers are now coming to the end of their military lives, hopefully for dignified older age. With strong nationalist feelings against the land, across the land, many people having family in the Empire's armies, they have much public support. How will you treat your veterans? We will honor. We get patriotic. The citizens contented, happy, extra mile for the military-industrial complex, so I can build more things in 9 cities for 10 turns. If we support them, no veteran should starve, but they needn't live in luxury. I just lose gold. Sideline. Their glory was on the battlefield. They are already honored. Gives defiant in 9 cities for 10 turns, which means I lose 10 stability. I mean, I kind of want. Can I honor and support? Because I kind of want to support them, because this is not going to help me. I don't really need any more units. So I'm just going to go that way. And that apparently is supposed to change my ideal tree. So see how I can now, like the Australians are production-based, food-based, gold-based. The Egyptians are cultural-based. Indians are cultural-based. Japanese are science-based. The Swedes are science. Turks are food. Americans, expansionists. I don't know. I don't have enough of that. Soviets are expansionist. The Auto-Hustrian, I could keep the same thing, and it would just give me a bonus details. But you get new units and stuff with these as well. Like, this is a great way. Like, this is a bonus you just get. Plus 20% production on all cities. Seems crazy. A strip mining complex. A strip mining complex gives you pollution, stability, 50 industry per strategic resource deposit, 1 worker slots, all-terrain PMV. I mean, 64 unit. 6 ranged attack, 8 movement speed. Billions. This is food and growth. It gets plus 3 food on the tile producing food. Plus 1 food per population. Minus 10 stability. Looks like the stream just reset for no reason. So it's having a minute with the streaming. As per usual, BFE streaming never seems to be the best part. Hopefully we'll come back. Theoretically, I don't know if it's even doing who knows what's happening. See if I can reload the whole thing. Like it's kind of sort of working. Hmm. Maybe it's just my stream because it was definitely updated and it says I'm live on the thing. Stream is disconnected. It's like when I'm looking at the stream quality, it's okay. Alright, well, hopefully this is working. I can't watch it on my own phone now if that's what's going to happen. But thanks for coming by. I hope it's working. We'll go back to the game. We're talking about Brazilian. The jungle brigades. Ranged combat fighters at full combat strength even when defending against close combat attacks. Master Ambush provides increased ambusher bonuses when on forest tiles. Gold seems like something I need to do. Gives a Congress, which gives 7 money per number of attached territories. That would be good for me. Plus 3 influence. The Guardians. These mobile missile platforms are designed to strike targets up to hundreds of kilometers away. 60. It's heavy weapon. Ranged combat unit can only move or attack in a turn. Cannot retaliate against close combat units. Multi-rocket bombard can use the bombard action twice per turn. Removes dug-in state on target. But that needs uranium and all kinds of stuff. So I mean, I've been doing these type the whole time in order to earn these things. Plus influence on adjacent district, influence on implement district. The gunner is 58, has 4. Allied units gain combat strike bonus when attacking stronger units. Fight at full strength even when close combat. They get bonus combat strength for each war declared on their owner. I mean, I thought about doing science. Whoa. Oh, and they got a plane. One of the most capable carrier-based fighters. The Risen have a reputation as a dogfighter without peer. Destroyed if a single attack ever removes more than half of the unit's health. Patrol aircraft unit able to provide vision and counter enemy aircraft can also strike ground targets without reducing efficiency. And it will give you a -20 on all technology costs when researching. That's huge. And a robotics lab Gives you industry, pollution, and science per adjacent district. +2 industry on makers quarters, plus science on research quarter, plus city outposts, workers and research slots. +1 science per district on all cities, +3 science on research quarter. Research Institute gives me 3 science per district and 3 science per adjacent quarter. This one gives me food per population on all cities. Damn, so that's like a progressive thing. Like you get 1 food per every person you have. And you get a science per population. Stability 300 science per adjacent research quarter, research slot. A stealth enemy missile. Precision guided cruise missile enhanced with stealth technology. This weapon system provides impressive striking power. Consume to perform a single strike against a distant target. That seems like we're about to scare. And this one seems like my favorite so far. I'm just going to take it. And actually, I'm waiting 2 turns, right? Because I need the... But I think that's going to be the one I pick. So... Still needs to grow. But I need districts. 21 stability and 13. I might as well build my last one because I don't have it anymore. The Great Blue Hole. I didn't see, it's just a wonder. I wish I could see it though.
It may seem capricious, but I have given this matter much private
Sent me an
consideration.
alliance proposal.
Most disquieting.
I'll say accept.
Accepted. With pleasure.
Yes. I'll go
We
into
hear this
science.
proposal.
Accepted. Welcome as a warm day in winter.
It's gained renowned trader level 1. End of foreign war. I'm not sure what they've done. I was gonna say I don't think there's. We're all at like a 24. There's 11k. I could attach this one. There we are. Violence, you say? So this is my problem now. That she lost that to the Aztecs? Like, really? Don't I? I really thought I had. It's over here. Wasn't it? It was my home city, my Northern Defense Force. I really could produce 2 more, but it's always gonna be a turn behind.
Greetings. My door is always open to talk.
It's
Like,
nothing.
we're in an alliance, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's probably gonna try to make one of these a city. I sure wish I could do that. And it looks like I could. Probably very easily. So now we're waiting on the population, and like, how much more do I do to this? I should probably go up. We decided on the Brazilians. Oh no, it was the Turks. Nice. I get a suit. I like it. Hmm.
The human
Ooh,
mind,
science era.
creative, imaginative, and ingenious at turning every single human invention to its most violent end.
That is definitely true.
We pray or hope, looking forward to a future which, with luck, will be counted in millennia, not in months. An ancient culture with a heritage of agriculture and education. I predict they will be full of surprises.
Hmm. A new era. A population of 369. So I gotta kill some things, which looks like I already did. Yay me. Love to start with a star. Oh, I think you get fame if you finish 3 of a category. I mean, so it seems that I still have the same. So this is the last era. the competitive spirit star. I guess I'm the first one, so that's not relevant. But this one is all about population. Hmm. I guess it already moved. I'm starting to see this might be on the other side. How many turns? I'm supposed to have roads between all my outposts anyway, right? I should probably start getting some of this done so I can see what the next one is, the next era. Is this really about to be a thing? Did I? Like, hold up. I want you to go over here. Why didn't I get to go first? That seems rude. Mm. All pretty much the same. It's no path to destination. Oh, I'm stupid. Whoa. I guess my guys were senior. They can't attack up? I guess not. Alright. You're like, that was like my prime city. Like, shut up. Just wandered up into my territory. I feel like somebody would have mentioned that to me. Aluminum. How far will you push humankind? The Turks entered the final era. Once any of the following has occurred, the empire with the most fame will be declared the victor. The game will end when one of the following conditions is reached. The last turn is at turn 300, earning every contemporary era star. unlocking all of the in-game technologies, eliminating all of the other empires, vacillating all of the surviving empires, sending mission to Mars, or rendering the world unfit for human life. Interesting.
I greet you with great warmth.
It looks like they're getting their asses handed to them by somebody. It's about to be like an independent state. Is it probably these people right here? A 6-stack. I heard explosions outside. Let me go check on that. Yeah, 12k now. Get an Academy of the Arts. Or an artist studio. Don't have time for that, but let me BRB. Don't know what it was, and I guess it doesn't matter. Probably a truck backfiring or something. Alright, so what we did. Idle cities. I still need districts. It's a public school. Whoa. It's a lot of like 53. Like in 12 turns. That's pretty nuts. And I'm still like hard researching to get to that extra city. Mm-hmm. Customs agencies, and then I have to build into electricity. Which actually doesn't build into this. There's a city cap, and that's 14 turns. Yeah, I mean like... Alright. And I'm supposed to be focused on food at this point. But I need districts, right? Trigger a migration from territories adjacent into selected cities. Its population will increase, but neighboring empires will gain grievances against you. I don't know if that's really worth it. Like 25 will do.
Do something clever today. Sign this treaty.
Okay, sure. What do you got you want to trade for me? I mean, I'll help you out. Buy the porcelain too. Even though I have tons of things. Okay. Uh, mm-hmm. Mogadishu. But this puts me well beyond. I think I'm gonna have them build an outpost. Yeah. I saw 19. I entered an achievement, money for nothing. That got me produce at least 500 money per turn in a city. Nice. We're definitely getting up there with the Moonies. Uh-huh. Oh, look, there's one with electricity
You stand
in
head
it.
and shoulders above the others. Congratulations on your fame, fortune, and place in the annals of history.
I'm not sure what that even means. What just happened? And they chose Japan? Because now that I'm like thinking, I'd rather just have them put this down somewhere. Because I'm going to need this 22 and 8 or 20 and 10. Definitely there. Amount of influence produced by this territory. So I mean, like, it's influence that I have problems with. I need. Ooh, I missed my button to claim that back. So the deal here is because it's so far away. You think? Like, I need to take the city over right here is the problem. Which I could just do for 2,000. But now I'm 10 over. And I'm paying 370, which still isn't that ridiculous, actually. Considering. This one only has 1 of 4, 3 of 4, 1 of 4, 1 of 4, so I should definitely attach this one, I feel. Oh, and I can't? It has 5 turns still? What? This one here with the... That has the 2 coffee. And I'm kind of hoping that changed my influence a little bit. Revelatory arts. The invention of movable typeface is a great breakthrough, but has the potential to cause massive disruption in existing powers via the printing press. Ideas both profound and dangerous can now be easily disseminated. Artists are the vanguard of the revolution. My choices would be to add influence or influence on the maker's quarter or the market quarter.
30 research quarters. It's a city so full of specialists that nobody can understand anyone else.
That's pretty funny. And that doesn't give me a grievance against the Brazilians?
You have my ear. Tell me what you wish to discuss.
You can buy my forgiveness with gifts or with blood.
The Brazilians make the following demand.
You must pay for your treachery in soil.
I'll see you bleed for this.
So this is gonna be a thing.
Neither interesting nor desirable.
I see it coming already. Like, this business right
A
here.
good ruler knows when to withdraw their demands. Now is that time.
Do something clever today. Sign this treaty.
Pleasing. Accepted. With pleasure.
Something to make our affairs more civil?
Okay. Like... this one I could also absorb, and it would make my life incredibly much more easy. Better stay in the good graces just so I can do it on purpose, and then bloop 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 bloop. Oh, he made this a city in the middle of my territory. Like... Where? Okay. $19 and $2. $16 and $4 seems pretty good too. Oh man, this city has like nothing. I probably can't buy anything out of it yet either, because I just used up all my gold. Okay. Move towards city growth. Yeah, this will be a good place to build a army. In 77 turns. That's probably not even smart. Like I never built a rocket cart. I just earned an achievement, everybody's friend. Be allied with 3 or more players simultaneously. This one's being annoying. I don't really, I guess, I'm not even sure how to do religion things. Like, it says I could do tenets. It's because I'm secular. I think I chose one of those things made it so I could not enforce my religion on others. See, like that has incense on it. I've never even bothered to. Okay. So, I mean, I have a lot of stuff in my empire to make things. That's how you take over cities. Apparently, you should ransack them. A city for everyone. Hejong is now vast and teeming with life, but the builders designed it with countless steep steps, narrow doorways, and high curbs. As such, it cannot be said as an accommodating to some as it is to others. Your architects have drawn up plans for grand act of modernization and redesign, which would bring accessibility, ease, and safety to many souls as possible, at significant cost. They await your decision. 500 gold or 35 science minus 10 over 10 turns. This one's more science. It's the same thing, but one is.
You have reached the end of an ideology axis. Of all the epithets other empires may use for you, wishy-washy won't be one of them.
population milestone. An army for the Brazilians is tramp.
Give recompense, and this error can be overlooked.
Oh, where is it trespassing at? Like I see a unit up here. I definitely am starting to worry about my cities more, I think. Because it's still working on this for 5 more turns. There. And then I also could attach something up here. That seems handy. But the one with the uranium seems handier still. That no one has attached yet. Used up all my influence. I guess I'll just make these guys come over here though. At least that way it will remind me. What cannot be done is already retreated this turn. Aww. Manual battle? I'd say this does not look good. He's about to get just straight up murderlated without even firing off a shot. Might as well take somebody with him. He tried. He tried. He tried. I'm like, that seems kind of unfair. My guys run away and they get attacked again. How does that work out? I love this says ransack successful. Okay, good. I was like, if it says ongoing
First
ransack,
ransack.
gonna be mad.
I wouldn't call it elegant, but it may teach them to keep their doors locked.
Also, don't know why it keeps saying the first ransack.
Okay.
See, then that makes it mine now. And let me send it down here. It looks like my stuff is done anyway. But it's kind of sort of playing. So... Are they never gonna... They just run away. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm like, what is going on over here? Why did you just do that? I wanted all of you to do that. I guess we're gonna see which group meets them first. Can I move to attack this one? It will probably not let me do so. And what am I supposed to be producing here? I definitely feel like front lines, it needs some defenses. Makes my reserves better. This makes my unit industry cost less. Or I could produce some units. Okay, well, I guess I should take a break for a little bit. Maybe this was my stream for the day, because that was 2 hours for me. If you like what you've seen today, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. I'll save the game, and then we'll come back to this at a later date. So, thank you so much. I don't know why I can never, ever find the ending screen. There it is. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a real pleasure.